All right, I am up at 6 feet under again, GPAA claim. I am going to do my very best to try to get this rock out. It's been on my list for a while. It seemed like there was a good pay streak around it. Hopefully there'll be some good stuff behind it. We will see. I'm going to be camping out here tonight. It is a late start. What time is it? It's almost 5. It's threatening to rain and it's windy. So we'll see how it goes. All right, just as I started to set up here, I'm getting a little light sprinkle, so hopefully that goes away real quick. I forgot my pick. Lucky for me, I've got this guy, so it's not a total bust. But see this loose stuff here on the left? That's pretty much overburden from what I've found sampling up here. This nice hard pack stuff underneath here. This is what I'm aiming for. So what I'm going to do, since it's threatening to rain, is I'm going to try and get a good pile of this set up, and then put the dry washer up and run some. Hope for the best. And then I'll probably just get piles built up and then run them. Piles built up and run them. Do a clean out in between, see what they look like. Yeah, this junk right here, everything's just packed in there real tight. And there's also a little bit of clay. Ooh, I'm out of breath. See this green rock here? I know I've shown this a few times. Every time I find a good pay layer over here, I find this. I really wish somebody could tell me what it is. I haven't the slightest clue. Very pretty though. Well, this is a lot of work with a little hammer. So I've managed to get some dirt out. There was a rock right there I got out, and I've been digging around it. And this clay there, I don't know if this is going to show up or not. Finding a lot of gypsum, which I heard actually was a pretty good sign. I'm not entirely sure though. I don't even remember where I read that at. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the dry washer. The rain stopped, and I'm gonna take advantage of it. Alright, as you can see, I'm running a little bit slow. I don't have much of an angle going on here. Hoping to catch the fine stuff, especially since I'm sampling here. And yes, I forgot my gloves. No bueno. Okay, first pan. I think might have been about 3 buckets or so. But all I got are these little specks. Not anything special. No one there. A couple over here. And that was some really hard digging. Lots of clay. Everything stuck together real good. So I think what I'm going to do is poke around on the sides of the rock, which are much, much easier to dig, and see what those look like. Somewhere along there I was getting a good layer. Just got to find it. Still got to go through these. And I don't think there's going to be anything in there, but I'm going to give it a shot anyways. Alright, I know it doesn't look like much, but that's probably about the same amount of material I ran on the first run, except first run I got from there. Second run I started digging around this guy, and then realized it was a little bit sketchy. So I dug this whole area out right here, all the way behind the big rock. And it looks a lot better. There's a lot more rounded river rock and flat rock that's been in the water for a long time. So I'm hopeful, but digging with that guy, it's just reached my stupid limit. I can't get any further underneath there. I'm just too worried about this whole side here coming down on me. Look at that rock. That would not feel very good. So I'm going to run this and see what it looks like. And if I'm right, it'll be halfway decent. and I will have a better understanding of what the good layer looks like. And possibly tomorrow I can work my way over here and catch it again. We'll see. All right, before I get running, this is what I was talking about. I'm getting a lot more of this. Obviously, it's been in the water for a while. Give you a close-up here. Try to at least. Sorry about the shaky camera. I am tired now. This guy's all rounded. This guy's been in the water for a while. You look up here. Yeah, it's not showing up too well. This guy is some kind of quartz or something. But yeah, it looks a lot better over here. I'm hopeful. Well, I gotta tell you, I was really hoping for something more than that. Got a bunch of little specks. It is getting very, very dark out here. I still have to go through the classifiers. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be something in there, but I guess this hole is fizzled out. I've gotten quite a few pickers out of there. Time to find a new spot. It is starting to rain right now, so I'm gonna have to hurry it up. All right, it is still sprinkling. I got my dry washer wrapped up real good. Hopefully we get a light rain tonight and things won't be so bad in the morning. And I guess if it rains tonight, maybe I'll metal detect or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna be camping out in luxury. Hey, at least I'll be dry. But yeah, I got everything panned out. Nothing else in there, unfortunately. So time to go call it a day on that hole up there and find a new spot. Well, it rained pretty good last night. Looks like everything's drying up pretty fast. Unfortunately, there's a lot of wind. I don't know if you can see how fast those clouds are moving. They're going by pretty quick. I think I'm going to hike up to the top of the hill and see if I can get a better look at the storm. I have a feeling it's just going to blow by. If so, I think I'm going to set my dry washer up right in the middle here and dig on the left. We've already poked a few holes over there and it looked okay. Not too bad. So yeah, I'll get a little video when I get to the top of the hill. I apologize for the wind. It is just non-stop. There's my hole, and someone poked a hole here a long time ago. Same thing up here, and Jesus. There's a nice cut somebody made right here, and they really put some work in because that stuff is rock hard. Look at this. Yeah, they really put some work in, and I thought this was kind of cool. There's a lot of rocks up here with really nice quartz stringers running through them. I don't know how well it's going to show up, but it looks like they were pulling a lot of these out. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't see a lot of mineralization other than, you know, iron. But yeah, I'm gonna go up a little further. Darn this wind. My car is down here. I'm probably gonna mute this because of the wind. We'll see. But it looks like I got a couple hours at the very least before it's raining. It's not rain at all. This wind is blowing me around. Wow. But yeah, there you go. So I was getting everything ready, and a really pretty hummingbird came flying up, purple head. I decided to go over and check it out. I found her baby. Looky there. Don't see that every day. Tiny, tiny little thing. All right, I started digging over here, and I removed everything that was built up on top of this guy, and then back around the back here. I don't know if you can see how it's cut in there. Ran a fair amount, as you can see. There's my tailings pile. And if it looks good, I'm going to keep going and try and get this big rock out here. If it doesn't look all that good, I am going to try and dig these bigger guys out right here. There's quite a few of them in there. Give you an idea where I am. My original hole was right there. And then my buddy Chad and I started a hole here. It was so-so. And Chad started a hole here. There's some bedrock he was following. Didn't get much. And one of my viewers started a hole here. And a couple people have been digging here since then. So I decided to give it a shot. There's also a few holes poked in along this bank here. I don't know if anybody did good there or not. I'm getting tired. Anyway, I have some clouds rolling in, so I'm hoping for the best here. I'm gonna go pan this out real quick. All right, that's a little bit better than yesterday. I don't know how visible that's gonna be on here. It's hard to see out here. I'm gonna go ahead and poke around behind that rock like I was gonna do on the left. The big guys on the bottom. See what that looks like. Sure wish I hadn't forgotten my pick. Everything's still a little damp. I've had worse though. Last time we were up here was pretty much mud. Probably see why I haven't run a whole lot of material yet.
guy's gonna be hard to get out. All right, I'm gonna have at it.
Man, that was a lot of work. I am going to go ahead and do a clean out. I managed to get this big guy out from right here and a whole bunch of other ones. All these guys are just glued in there, and I have a feeling it's probably good. They're all big, they're all rounded. Let's see if I can get a better view here. I got one here, one right here, one here, 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 and there's some other more underneath there. All just impacted in there. I was trying to get them out. I don't know if I'm going to do another run or not. Haven't decided yet. We'll see what the clean out looks like. But if somebody wants to dig over here, I suspect that's probably pretty good. But unfortunately, I think without having a good sized bar, you're going to have to remove some of this overburden right here, which probably would be good. It seems to be looking better that way. Anyway, do a clean out, see what it looks like. All right, there you have it. It does appear that the gold is getting a little bit better on the left. Not a lot better, but a little bit better. No pickers just yet. Oh man, I might go dig a little more. All right, against my better judgment, I went in there with a rock hammer and a little pick and pulled all those guys out. I think it took me a good hour or better. I cleaned it out as best I could and got a little coyote hole going here. Not all that bright. Anybody comes over here and this hasn't fallen already, knock it down before you dig. It is definitely not a good idea to have your head in there like I was. Look at this. It's pretty deep. So yeah, you will be buried. All right, I'm gonna run this stuff, and I don't know if there's any gold in it, but I sure had a great feeling of satisfaction every time one of those rocks came out. Hopefully I'll get some gold too. All right, that's all I got from the last run. Not all that much. I was really hopeful. Anyway, I had a good time. I'll gotta wrap it up, and I'll post a picture at the end of total cleanup.